Peyton Manning has a way of elevating a receiver's game, whether it's a wideout or a tight end. Broncos have as their number 1 and number 2 tight ends on the depth chart Owen Daniels, a new guy, and Virgil Green, who's been on the team but hasn't been much of a receiving tight end. He's been more of a blocker. Do you think either one of these guys, now that they're going to get time under Peyton in Owen Daniels' case and more time on the field in Virgil Green's case, can be a Pro Bowl tight end and make us forget about Julius Thomas?
No, of course not.
Neither one.
Of course not. Anybody that would think that's ridiculous. I'm not saying you. I'm saying anyone who would think that.
You can say it's me because
you
I kind of
obviously
think
believe
that.
it. You think Owen Daniels is going to be in a Pro Bowl?
Yeah. No. I said he's capable of being a Pro Bowl tight end with Peyton Manning throwing him the ball. You want to know why I feel that way? I think people are underestimating what Owen Daniels is. I think he made a mistake. I think Baltimore made a mistake letting him go. This is a guy who I'm told gets open a lot. He runs really good routes. He's got very good hands. He's had a couple of seasons with 50-plus catches. And over his career, he averages in the 40s. And I think with Peyton Manning throwing him the ball, same as Peyton did with Dallas Clark in Indianapolis, he made Julius Thomas here in Denver. I think he could make Owen Daniels into a Pro Bowl tight end. And I think Virgil Green, I'm still waiting to see. We know he can block. I think he's got pretty good hands, but I think he's still going to be more of a blocking tight end because the Broncos are going to concentrate a little bit more on the running game. But Owen Daniels, I think he's got a shot.
I'm totally stunned by you.
Why?
Well, I will go through it. Let me take you back in time a little bit.
Okay.
Let's go back about 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
The Broncos.
When I was a young pup.
The Broncos signed 2 free agent veteran tight ends, did they not?
Yes, they did.
Joel Dreesen.
Yes.
And how quickly we forget.
Blanken.
Okay. They both had good years.
Yeah. Dreesen had trouble staying on the field.
They had good years when they were staying on the field.
Yeah.
Neither one of them got a sniff for the Pro Bowl.
True.
And they split the receptions. And Julius Thomas got on the field every once in a while, briefly. He had injury problems too. You're going to have at least 3 tight ends. You're leaving out Casey or whoever the other tight end's going to be.
Casey's going to be more of a fullback, but yeah, I hear you.
This is a more dominant running attack. You and I agree that means they're going to pass 54% of the time instead of 56% of the time. You've got the analytics on it, but generally that's what's going to happen.
There will be fewer balls in the air, probably. Yeah.
With a running
and a lot
offense,
of people to distribute it to.
With a lot of running plays and play action plays, what is that going to mean, Les? You're a smart guy.
It's going to mean no. I hear you, and believe me.
Well, I don't think you're
that entered my mind as I was going through the whole thing. Emmanuel Sanders will probably have not as many catches. Demaryius Thomas will probably have not as many catches. C.J. Anderson or whoever's the running back might have a few more because they might want to get the ball to the running back a little bit more. I get it. I get it.
But add this to.
But it's not. But okay. Woody, it's not like DT is going to have 80 catches and Emmanuel Sanders is going to have 60, and the tight end is going to have 30 instead of 50 or 60 because
there is no the tight end. You're not letting me talk here. There is no the tight end. There's a bunch of tight ends. They're going to split the catches. They're going to play 2 tight end offenses because they're running the ball more. So they're going to throw it over to this tight end. They're going to throw it over to this tight end. I can't imagine. And I will make you that dollar bet we make that you never pay off. There is no way, even with the San Diego Chargers veteran, all-pro tight end out for 4 games, that there's any way in the world, because we can start with one guy that we know is going to be in the Pro Bowl. Assuming he's not injured, Gronkowski will be in the Pro Bowl.
Yes.
So that leaves you we're talking about the AFC.
Yeah, just 2 or 3 more spots.
So out of, pardon me?
2 or 3 more spots.
I'd say 3 total. but we know he's not going to be the starter, whoever this guy may be that you're
Okay.
promoting for the Pro Bowl in July before they have open camp. But
all I asked was who's more likely. That's all I asked. I didn't say one of them is going
you
to make
said
it.
you think
I
they
said
will
who's
be.
more
No, you
likely.
said
I
that-
said Owen Daniels has a chance.
Can we roll the tape back?
I said Owen Daniels has a chance. I'm not declaring him a Pro Bowl tight end. I asked of the two.
All right, so it's clear. He has no chance. You think he has a chance?
Yeah,
he
I do.
has as much of a chance of being the Pro Bowl as me.
With Peyton Manning throwing
I
the
have
ball,
a better chance of
even
getting
though,
the Pro Bowl because I'll buy a ticket.
with Peyton Manning throwing the ball, even though he's not going to be throwing the ball
He's-
quite as much, he's still going to be throwing it plenty, Woody, and he's still going to find his tight end. He loves his tight ends, and he loves his pass-catching tight ends, and Owen Daniels is a good pass-catching tight end.
You're right. A good pass-catching tight end.
Who could be great with Peyton Manning throwing him the ball.
Owen Daniels has scuffed around this league. He was in Houston. That's why Kubiak likes him, that he is a utility kind of tight end. He can block some. He can catch passes. He can run good routes. He's a guy that's going to catch 35 balls. They're going to put him
You think
in
Owen
there.
Daniels is only going to catch 35 balls?
Sure. Virgil Green is
All right,
going to
we
be
need
more.
we need an
I'm
over-under.
not going to get to finish this, do I? Virgil Green's going to catch 20, 25. There's your 70 catches or whatever you want. You think, oh, here, I'm voting for the Pro Bowl. I'm going to put both of them on. I'm going to combine them as one person and put them in the Pro Bowl. There's no way. There's no way that they're going to put two receivers and two tight ends or one tight end from the Denver Broncos. That is not going to happen. It's not in the realm of thinking. It is like me watching Chappie the
There's
other night.
something else to
that
think.
was the biggest waste of my
Chappie?
life. I watched that robot. If you've ever seen a robot movie, this is the worst one. Don't waste your time. I can't get that 2 hours back. Chappie is a terrible movie.
Okay.
Guess what? Chappie has as much chance of being in the Golden Globes or the Oscars as Owen Daniels or Virgil Green has of being in the Pro Bowl.
Here's another reason
And
Peyton Manning's going to latch on to Owen Daniels more than you think. He doesn't have that established slot receiver anymore. He doesn't have Wes Welker. He's going to rely on his tight end more, and Owen Daniels is a good one. The Harmony Foundation,
Then
you're going to be surprised at how good Owen Daniels is.
You're telling me that Latimer then won't be very good.
Didn't say that. I said he's not established yet. Owen Daniels is established. Peyton Manning's going to like him.
Oh, man.
We need
What
to
a
establish
waste.
an
Is this
over-under and
show
bet on
over?
it. The Harmony Foundation is Colorado's premier treatment program for drug and alcohol addiction.
I
It's
was gonna
located
be so
just
nice
outside
today.
of Estes Park on a private 45-acre mountain campus. It is insurance-friendly, so if you have a problem or you know somebody who does, you might want to check them out at harmonyfoundationinc.com.